Yeah, what a day. Definitely a prudence type of day. Trade opportunity at the end of the day, likely in the midst of a revisiting of a support level that was recently a past opportunity. So, looking at the chart, could be down here. Could be a low, actually. We have a low at the end of the day. Off of the high, we have a decline through multiple support levels. Into the low, we have a decline through multiple support levels. I'd say we got a pretty notable low here at the end of the day. There'll be a sideways rotation and a sharp drop in the period of sideways rotation. You're the best, Hermes. You know, you're the best. Everybody loves you. Everybody loves you. You're such a good boy. Yeah, so very likely low here at the end of the day is my sense with this revisiting of a support level. Probably down to the lows here. At least here. At least here. And that's a trade opportunity. A big move to the upside. Looks like we open higher on Monday. Like notably higher on Monday. But like we hit like a highest high again, I think somewhere around 26th, 27th. But the thing about Mercury retrograde, which takes place, it has to take place during trade hours. Otherwise, it's kind of like the influence doesn't affect trades. But there's a reversal point there. Right? First, we should have some up, and then we should have a lot of down. Yeah, it gets kind of mixed there. So, and there are cases like that where it'll kind of like happen. You'll see both for the same day, opposite directions. It happens, but it means it's a mixed day for the most part. What we've got is pretty bullish, um, pretty bullish behavior early in the. Yeah, hopefully that clarifies. But pretty bullish early in the day. Probably ends to the downside, although it is going to be during Mercury retrograde, so sometimes wacky stuff happens. Like this low card is nullified and it's a Aeon card. It could mean nullified Aeon card in the low position could mean two things. Either the low, there's behavior after the low that makes the low irrelevant, or isn't a big move to the upside out of the low. And or so hopefully that clarifies AV. Right, end of day decline on the 24th could open up a long position, close that long position first thing in the morning on the 25th in the midst of a rally. Open up a short position midday in the midst of a move, a breakout, and a big move to the upside to reach for distant resistance. Open up a short position there. And then in the midst of a notable move to the downside, probably starting probably around like 145, 150, maybe, but a decline somewhere there between like the 1:30 and 3 o'clock hour, where I'd close out of that short position. That we see the high again there. It's either there's a strong possibility of seeing the high here on the 26th, possibly the end of the day on the 25th, or somewhere on the 20th, actually possibly midday on the 25th. There's a high, we see the high again, the month's high somewhere around here, 25th, 26th, 27th, somewhere in there. I think we might see it more than once. You're welcome, AV. Thanks for watching, my friend. So really, I would be using any decline down below these levels. So this is probably the sideways rotation that we're seeing right here. And there should be a sharp drop in that period of sideways rotation, taking us to a support level that was recently a past opportunity. Now, technically, this was recently a past opportunity, so we could have hit the support level already, but my sense is that there's more of a drop here. We've got a low here towards the end of the day, a low correlation in the post-market, so sometimes that means, the sequence of events doesn't add up exactly to hour by hour every time, but so there could be a low here at the end of the day, either that or sometimes it's overnight. But in the case of what's happening on the 24th, I think we opened substantially higher, significantly higher, and we moved to the upside to a key technical price level on a 1 month scale, at least there at the open. We go from a low to a high there at the open. Yeah, the 24th is kind of similar to what you were asking about with the 25th. We have conflicting kind of theme cards where we've got the moon card on the 24th for the monthly, and we've got the wealth card on the 24th for the theme card. So that's where these blue correlations come into play. That's what these are all about. It keep us on track with the overall sequence of events. So we're seeing Five of Wands and Aeon energy here. So it looks like a decline off of that move. Notable move midday probably. So let's see. Opportunity for a short day trade there. Open a short position a little after 10. Close a short position between probably around like 1 o'clock. If not, then in the last hour. But I would rather just open a long position in the last hour and close the short position around this low correlation here midday. It's interesting, the Ace of Wands is in the high position here on the 24th, sometimes indicating that price level can be utilized for multi-day trade as a mean point for a straddle or strangle. Right, so we should see 3 pokes through the same price level, followed by a sharp drop off of that third poke right here around the close of the day. We're getting into the last half hour, so we're probably seeing those 3 pokes taking place here. This would be sideways rotation. The sharp drop in that period of sideways rotation might be combined with the sharp drop that we see in the Sorrow card. They could be the same sharp drop, actually. And right now we've got 1 poke. This could be a second poke, or this could be the second poke here. Probably this is the second poke. Hermes, you're in the way of my screen. Goofball. You could see 3 high correlations. 1, 2, 3. 3 highs. 1, 2, 3. Trough, 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 trough. We should see a low here in the post market, possibly. But the closer we get to the close, the more likely we are to see a decline here. Through multiple support levels, took us to a rally around the open with the diagonal trend line breaking through horizontal resistance, meet a secondary resistance for pulling back. Right, and that first half hour was an opportunity to rally to open up a short position, took us into a trough. This is turning into more of a trade anchor, and then we had that resistance level re-highlighted, followed by the breakdown of that rally, followed by an unexpected move higher out of the low. No, actually, this is the rally along the diagonal trend line, breaking down with a fast sudden move higher, and then a breakdown through that diagonal trend line, followed by an unexpected move higher. Then we have the universe card. This right here, 3 crisscrosses back and forth through the same price level, virtue. 3 crisscrosses back and forth, followed by the revisiting of a support level that was recently a past opportunity, boom, in a period of sideways rotation. And then at the close, we have 3 pokes through the same price level, followed by a sharp drop off of that 3rd poke. That's what we're looking for here. And it looks like we might have 2 pokes here. I thought this was a poke at first, but nope, we went way through it. But this looks like it could be two of the pokes right here. If anything, that support level is an opportunity to open up a long position, which we would look to close first thing in the morning. I would close it first thing in the morning. When we hit a key technical price level on at least a 1 month scale, it'll be an important price level on at least a 1 month scale. We'll hit it as resistance. That's where I would exit out of an over the weekend swing trade with a long position. Yeah, I'm glad you didn't too. It was luck. Remember how iffy I was about that? I was like, Here we go. I kind of have a sneaking suspicion this could be well, it is a prominent trough as indicated, but uh, this is support on the 21st, prominent trough, decline, established support. Yeah. It's the decline I was looking for, and I had a feeling maybe that I had this wrong. I'm getting a sense that these probably aren't where the highs are. They're gonna be crests. I might be wrong though. I might be wrong. It's hard to tell. It's kind of like there's two conflicting stories going on here at the end of the month. And good old Mercury retrograde's making it difficult to determine which story to follow. But in any case, any decline in the month of April should be considered an opportunity to open up a long position in Bitcoin. That'd be the three pokes through the same price level, followed by the sharp decline. And I would use this decline here as opportunity. There's about 15 minutes, so we're probably going lower here. Probably at least into like this low. That's my sense. But any decline here would be opportunity to open up a long position to close first thing in the morning on the 24th. So guys, I almost, we were like this close to making all of the monthlies that we do no longer public, all behind a membership, and I decided against it. But we were this close, out of necessity. Same thing goes for members only chatting. We we were like this close to making it only members only chatting moving forward. Like, you guys would no longer be able to talk to me today. We were gonna do that too, but I decided not to. But I don't know how much longer we can go without making those changes. We're not seeing the rule of karma payments coming through like we used to. It's like people just kind of stop doing it. Either that or they're not trading. But channel really needs some support, my friends. If you're following through on these trades and you're not following through on the rule of karma, you're hurting the channel. The channel could literally go out of business because of you. Would you like that if we disappeared? I don't think so. But I, like 2 days ago, considered just packing it up and getting a real job. I'm so tired of my work away for free. I want to give it away for free because there's good people out there that need help, but I'm relying on those good people to make sure that they pay it back, pay it forward, my friends, pay it forward and backwards, because I won't be here for very long if you don't. Just saying that. If things don't change by the end of the month, by the end of retrograde, all of the monthlies on our YouTube channel and our website will be paid only. You'll only be able to get them for a minimum of $111 minimum, and we'll get rid of the free chats too, because I'm like slaving away here, guys. People aren't paying 5%. It's not fair. Just putting that out there, guys. Literally, I considered just packing it up and closing the channel 2 days ago. I was so fed up. So we're not doing any of that membership stuff because I don't want to do that. I want to help as many people as I like. You get tired of eating food from a street cart and peanut butter sandwiches. I'm basically on the fence. I didn't make the changes because they aligned up with Mercury retrograde, and I didn't want to make significant changes like that during retrograde, especially when I didn't feel fully comfortable with them. But at the end of retrograde, i.e. mid-May, if the situation has not changed, literally the channel will be out of business and I'll be working for somebody. I'm tired of having to say that. Like, where are the people that I'm helping? Where are the 5%? Where's the payback? I literally slave away here, guys. And this was gonna be paid only chat. I decided against it because I want to help you guys. But for whatever reason, and it's not the people that are specifically on live right now, I promise you, you will be the reason why we stop this channel in May. I'm not a beggar. I'm not gonna beg. I've said it. Channel needs support. There's plenty of ways to give support. For whatever reason, it fell off, fed up with it. Why put all this effort into the world for people that don't return the favor? Like, if you're placing trades, then you can return the favor. Period. End of story. Like, literally, I could just, like, close the website, take all of my predictions, and do my own trades and forget about everybody else. And just do my own trades and make money and be a secret. But I'm relying on the good deeds of others, the good will of others. I know it's out there. So if you're one of those individuals with goodwill, now's the time, my friends. Today's the day.